Hi, it's David here from Pet Food Reviews using my AI voice as you're better off simply reading the reviews on the website petfoodreviews.com.au. The purpose of this quick podcast is to cover the differences between Prime Pantry rolls available at Coles and Woolworths and how they compare to the flagship Prime 100 rolls, which cost a little more. Prime Pantry rolls are labelled, complete and balanced, designed to meet your dog's nutritional needs if fed alone. They're also marketed as no grain, no gluten, no soy, and no artificial colours or ingredients, which are all good things, although we can argue tapioca, which we find in most of these rolls, doesn't offer much more in terms of nutrition. Prime 100 notes that Prime Pantry is lower in price because it is not a single protein diet and hasn't been formulated to support specific health indications like their SPD fresh rolls. The rolls still provide a complete and balanced diet, but with less meat content compared to the Prime 100 flagship rolls. The formulas aren't drastically different from Prime 100, but you trade off meat content for affordability. For example, the beef with peas and carrot roll lists chicken, including ground bone, first, so it should really be called chicken with beef, peas, and carrots, right? Beef happens to be a secondary ingredient, but if your dog doesn't have issues with chicken protein, then it's not really a bad thing. Other ingredients include tapioca, peas, and carrot, which you can argue reduce cost more than add high-value nutrition. This is the case with most dog foods though, so don't let it put you off. Protein and fat convert to roughly 25% protein and 20% fat on a dry matter basis, which is adequate for most dogs. However, the recipe relies on flaxseed and sunflower oil rather than marine chochai fish oils for omega-3. So rotating with the Snapper roll or another brand can help balance fatty acids. Lastly, let's consider alternatives to Prime Pantry. On a budget, Pezio Patties, Prudy, or Big Dog are good options with higher meat content. For those willing to spend a bit more, the Prime 100S PD rolls are a stronger choice. Other quality alternatives include Leica, Eureka, or Frontier Pets for fresh, air-dried, or freeze-dried options. All these dog foods are covered in depth in the reviews on petfoodreviews.com.au, so make sure you head to the website to find out more. Take care, David.